it to mess up everybody else's last laps when they were intending to set a quick time. But down in the pit lane we had Peter Windsor.
Thanks, Bob. Well, I'm actually on the grid. I'm on the grid with a very proud father, Dr. Jonathan Palmer, former Formula One driver, drove for Tyrrell, Williams, Zaxby, former McLaren test driver, and his son Jolyon driving beautifully this year in GP2, won at Monaco, and it looks as if for a few fleeting seconds he might have been on the pole here yesterday, Jonathan.
Yeah, he did a good lap on the first set of tyres, on the hard prime tyres, and put on the softer options, which should have been quicker. Most people ran, but then unfortunately Malcolm had the incident, and he was red flagged before he'd had a chance to set a quick lap. But that's the way it goes. Plenty of drivers have had problems, and that's part of the tough environment GP2 is. But Fulton is still very good.
And nothing tougher than this, coming to this circuit in these conditions, and nobody's been here before.
Well, exactly, and they get very limited running. 30 minutes practice, and that was wet. So the first dry running is straight into qualifying with 2 sets of tyres, a 30-minute session. It's a very harsh environment, and of course that really means they have to concentrate and work hard and make every lap count.
That's Jolyon Palmer starting 4th for iSport. Watch him, he's going to be quick. Back to you.
This was the highlights from earlier on during last day. We saw a lot of rain still on the circuit for the qualifying session, led there by James Collado, the rookie of the year so far, certainly. And these were the conditions they had: a lot of spray, a lot of leaves.
Yeah, very difficult for everybody out on circuit. There's Max Chilton there, who was certainly a pace setter earlier on. And here's another one, Johnny Cicotto, regularly in the top 10 in qualifying. We expect to see him doing well. Everybody learning the circuit in these tricky conditions, finding it very, very slippery, and not at all easy for drivers as they go around the circuit. Riding on board here again with James Collado, and steadily it's drying out, it has to be said, but it's taking some time. And Luis Razia amongst the others. There's Rodolfo Gonzalez, I think it was, number 11, getting in the way.
Anchors away and get down. So looking at the gaps, Gutierrez is keeping up the pressure.
Yeah, that's taking just a fraction closer that lap to the quartet ahead of it. So that will have helped him a little bit, but only a fraction. I think a tenth quicker, getting closer. Further back, Van der Garde in 10th place now, ahead of Calabasas 11. Ericsson has gone ahead of Collado 12 and 13. Recently still in 14th. We can listen to in terms of his pronunciation. Investigation involving cars 11, that's Gonzalez, and 20 Tixera under investigation. We saw that earlier on before the stoppage.
So Max Chilton has just set the fastest lap here of the race, as to be expected, the man leading and getting the jump on everyone at the restart, because he is the race leader. He has the opportunity, and this is the correct way through. Your straight line between the chicanes. First you left, then you're right, then you're left, and then you're across over Anderson Bridge. As we look at car 14, the Homeland, now still stuck in 7th place, is going to be looking to move up from there, because it must be grating on his nerves that he let a pole position be converted to a loss of 6 positions.
Yeah, that could be put down to a little bit of inexperience, I guess, not having driven for such a long time, although of course he did drive 2 weeks ago.